Ever wondered why the winters seem shorter, the summers longer, and storms more intense than they used to be? It's not just your imagination. These are some of the stark realities of climate change, a global issue that's been with us for decades and continues to escalate. Welcome to a deep dive into the world of climate change, a topic that affects every living being on our planet. We are living in a world where the average global temperature has risen by approximately 1 degree Celsius since the pre-industrial era. That may not seem like much, but it's enough to cause significant changes in our ecosystems, from bleaching coral reefs to melting polar ice caps. Climate change is not a distant threat. It's here, and it's happening now. But before the doom and gloom take over, remember, every problem has a solution, and climate change is no exception. Firstly, we can all make a difference by reducing our carbon footprint. This means cutting back on activities that release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Consider walking, biking, or taking public transportation instead of driving. Opt for energy-efficient appliances and light bulbs in your home. Even small actions can make a big difference when millions of people do them. Secondly, we need to embrace renewable energy. Solar, wind, hydroelectric, and geothermal power are all viable alternatives to fossil fuels, which are the main contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. Although transitioning to renewable energy requires investment, it will pay off in the long run by reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and helping to stabilize our climate. Thirdly, we can combat climate change by preserving and restoring our forests. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, making them a natural solution to climate change. Supporting reforestation efforts and protecting existing forests are actions we can all take to help mitigate the effects of climate change. Lastly, we need to reduce, reuse, and recycle. A significant portion of greenhouse gas emissions comes from the production and disposal of goods. By reducing our consumption, reusing items, and recycling, we can cut down on waste and emissions. In conclusion, climate change is a monumental challenge, but it's also an opportunity for us to rethink our relationship with the planet. By reducing our carbon footprint, embracing renewable energy, preserving our forests, and practicing the 3 Rs, reduce, reuse, recycle, we can each play a part in mitigating the effects of climate change. Remember, the world didn't change in a day, and it won't be saved in a day either. But with consistent effort and the right choices, we can make a difference. We owe it to ourselves, to future generations, and to the myriad species that share this planet with us. The time to act is now. Change starts